Hey, Scruffy. It's a yawn and not a meow, huh? Okay, it is a meow. So you ready for dinner? Yeah. It's a hot day today, huh? So you're mostly sleeping on the chair. Yeah. Okay, well, I got meaty pate with real chicken and tuna tonight. Sound good? Okay, well, I'm gonna bring it out. Okay, here I come. Getting the water. And I'm gonna change the water. Oh, wow, I think you drank most of your water. Wow. Yeah, it was a hot day, huh? Okay, putting the new water in. Okay, let's sit in the chair now and get the glove on. And wow, you're in a hurry. Okay, got the glove. So the weather heated up something like 15 degrees. So I'm actually not that comfortable. It's a little too warm. So I don't like these mini heat waves or whatever they are. So we're only in the beginning of spring. Shouldn't be this warm. So is that a hiss? So yeah, I don't know what happened there. He seemed like he was going for a love bite and he missed. And I kind of started backing off because I wasn't sure what he was doing. And then I think he hissed. So he didn't scratch, so I guess that's something. So yeah, I still remember the scratch he did the other night. So I had trouble sleeping last night again. Ended up waking up, I think, in the middle of the night. Couldn't get back to sleep for a while, so I decided to get up and just kind of dally around. And yeah, I finally went back to sleep. Maybe an hour and a half later. And then I think I was going to sleep in a little bit, probably to make up for the fact that I wasn't sleeping in the middle of the night. And then heard a leaf blower. It woke me up. So there's a leaf blower nearby, so couldn't sleep. So I got up, tried to do some work and stuff. I made a big trading mistake. Cost me some money, which I'm not happy about. So I put a naked put on a stock I've been wanting to buy for a while now. So it's been on my list for many months now, and I just keep missing the opportunity to buy it. So I'm just kind of like starting to cave in, saying, I'm going to have to buy this sometime. So how about I put another buy it. And so I did that earlier I think at the beginning of this week. And then I realized I forgot to check when the earnings report was coming out, and it actually was this same week. I'm like, crap. So it was actually, I think, the end of that day. So I think the market had already closed, so I couldn't sell the put back. I'm like, crap. So the problem with that is a lot of times the earnings reports will cause the stock to drop. Buy the rumor, sell the fact type thing. So, so at first it looked like I got away scot-free. Nothing seemed to really change much. And then a couple days later, the stock dropped. So it's almost like a delayed reaction to the news. I don't fully understand what happened there, but the stock dropped something like 7% or something like that. So, I'm like already way underwater on my put. So I was debating today, do I buy the put back at a loss and then try to make it up by rolling it out and down, or do I just eat the loss? So the last time I did this, I ate the loss, and I think I decided that was a mistake. Because, the last time I did this, where the stock just dropped, it wasn't because of my mistake, it was just bad luck. But I didn't have a good plan in for what happens if the stock dropped like a falling knife. So this time, so last time I just ate the loss. This time I decided, I'm gonna try to roll it. So I'm gonna lose some money, but hopefully I can make some of it back. So running some numbers, I think I might be able to cut my loss in half, which nothing to scoff at. So then after that, I needed to go to the post office. So there was something kind of important I need to mail, and it's something I need to get done. It's like not critically important, but at the same time, I don't want it to get lost in the mail or delayed. So in the past, I've tried using the mail carrier who delivers the mail to also mail my letters out, and in several cases, the letter has gotten completely lost. So I kind of stopped trusting that, and so now I just go to the post office when I need to mail something. It's really important I always mail certified. This isn't that important, but usually if I mail from the post office, they don't lose it. That's not always true. They have lost things before. I remember I actually wrote to the Postmaster General once about a letter they lost, and they responded. Actually, I was surprised, and they apologized. It's kind of a standard form letter, but it was a standard apology, and then they gave me I think it was a priority mail envelope, prepaid, for anything I wanted to mail. So that was nice. So anyway, I wanted to go to the post office and didn't really want to drive. I actually wanted to take my bike. Try to get some exercise, and then just excuse to get out. Though I didn't really want to go to the post office in the sense that I didn't want to have to wear a mask, and it sucks when you're on a bicycle because you gotta. So basically, I got to carry a backpack, and then I got to carry a mask in it, and then lock up my bike, and then take the mask out, and I'm all sweaty and kind of nasty, and then I got to put this nasty mask on top of me, and it's probably worse because I'm wet, so things are probably growing in it. So, and then I'm putting it in my backpack, which is probably also cesspool of stuff. Okay, well I think we're about done here. So you ready for food? Still looking pet. Now, let's get you your food, okay? Okay, so get you the plate. Okay. Get the brush. But, so anyway, at the same time, though, I, didn't really want to drive to the post office. Just felt like I should be exercising. So I decided to bike, and I think that was a mistake. So one thing I didn't account for was they're doing construction on the road. The road is normally pretty bad with traffic, so it's already kind of dangerous. That's one reason I actually didn't want to bike. But with the construction, it was extra treacherous. So I don't know if I'm going to do that again anytime soon. But I survived. So today was a run day, but because it was so hot, switch brushes. I didn't want to run in the middle of the day, so I wanted to wait for it to cool down. So basically, I had to wait till sunset, and I really haven't had to do that since last fall. Technically, though, our falls are basically extended summer here, so it's early spring. Not happy about the fact that having to wait till sunset to do my runs. So I actually just came from my run. So basically I got in and was like, well, time to feed Scruffy. So my run actually I did not feel great. So the first lap, I felt like I was struggling. I think my feet hurt and felt kind of tired. Okay, I'm done. But my time was actually okay. It was respectable for that first lap. And the second lap, I actually did pretty well. I think I did better than my first lap. And so I actually think for the 2 laps combined, I think it was like my best time ever. And then going into the third lap, I was doing pretty good. And then past the halfway point, I started feeling it again. So it started slowing me down. So up to that point, I was actually on par to do my best ever time. It would have been like it would have been basically like keeping like a perfect pace through all three laps, even though my first lap was probably slower than my second. But yeah, I ended up slowing down quite a bit in that last half of the third lap. But I still came out on top, so actually I think it was still combined 3 laps. It was still my best time ever. But then I really fell off in that 4th lap. So my finish time was nothing spectacular. But those first 3 laps did very well, and then by the 4th lap I was tired. My feet hurt, and I didn't feel like going for the extra half mile that I did last time. So I think I need a proper rest day. I haven't had one in a while. So I'm supposed to do intervals in 2 days, so I don't know. So I'll have to rest tomorrow. I think I need like a biking day or something in between. So I don't know. I'm tempted to push my interval day went back one day. But we'll see. So yeah, it's kind of hard when you have 7 days instead of odd number days to do everything on the same day every week. Even days make it easier. So I was checking out in the garden today, and I found a plant that had been like knocked over. It looked like some like big animal or something had trampled through it and just like crushed it and broke off all the branch or the trunks or the stems or whatever, basically killing the plant. I don't know what could have done that. So I don't think Scruffy would do that. I don't think he's. I think he's pretty light on his feet, and I don't think he would take quite a bit of force. I mean, he'd really have to charge in at that plant. It's a pretty big plant. It's not a very strong plant though, so he could do it, but I don't think he did it. So I don't know. I don't think a dog would get back here. So I don't know. Maybe that raccoon has returned. But whatever caused it, I'm like kind of in shock. So I think the plant's completely destroyed. I don't know what the plant is. I'm kind of wondering if this is one of those plants you just put it in the ground and it grows. It doesn't actually take root. It needs roots. So I think maybe tomorrow or something, but just dig up some dirt, try to put it back in the ground, and see if maybe it'll latch in and start growing again. Assuming it's cooler tomorrow. I want to do it in the hot sun. So I was looking out for Scruffy today, and yeah, he was mostly sleeping on the chair. I don't think I saw him out on the deck. So yeah, it was considerably hotter. And as I mentioned, yeah, his water bowl was empty, or almost empty. So yeah, I think he felt the heat too. And I checked the mouse traps, and yeah, it looks like I didn't get any voles or mice, but another trap was set off. So yeah, they're smart little suckers. So I think I need to get a smarter trap. I need to get that bucket dunk one that I saw on Mousetrap Mondays. I don't know, maybe I'm going to have to trust Scruffy to get those voles. But yeah, I don't think that's working. But yeah, I hope that those trees live. So I cut off quite a few branches. I feel like I'm probably destroying the plants, but it seems like that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know what I was finding on the internet. I don't know anything about plants, so probably killing them. So depression, yeah, it's not as bad as it was a few days ago. So I think I'm starting to get past it. But yeah, it could be better. So one thing that's helped is that stalk that was blowing up on me that I made a huge mistake on. It's turned a corner, it's starting to come back, so I'm only part way underwater now. Yeah, there's a glimmer of hope, so let's make me feel a little better. So anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.